Hi, welcome to my channel. Today we are doing the past, present, future of a situation. All right. Let's get into it. One card for past. The card for the deck. One card for past, please. This one flipped around, so I gotta wait up. One card for present. I have the ancestor. And one card for future. One card for future. One card. Perfect. Ace of Stones. All right. So for past, we have the Queen of Arrows. Lighting their sword. Well, there we go. For present, we have the Ancestor. And for future, we have the Ace of Stones. All right. Let's get into it. Queen of Arrows, please. Clarification for Queen of Arrows. Dedication upside down. Knight of Arrows upside down. Last card. Anything else for Queen of Arrows? Queen of Arrows. Okay. So the Queen of Arrows is like the Queen of Swords. It's like cutting away, right? Cutting away what's not serving you, being analytical about things. It's more of like a mental energy. The arrows or swords in traditional deck. And so the Queen of Swords knows when it's time to release things, when it's time to cut things out, right? When it's time to move away from things. So it looks like there's something. Let's see here. The Hawk, the Knight of Arrows, and the Kingfisher, the King of Arrows. It kind of makes me think that, I'll show these to you in a way that you can see them. It kind of makes me think that there's something you're no longer dedicating yourself to, so you're no longer even like considering it or allowing yourself to put any effort towards it, right? This is the card about like what you're investing in and you're not sure what you're investing in. Like right side up, she's shooting arrows just randomly. Like, I want to know where I'm going, but I don't know where I'm going. This is upside down. This is like, I know I'm not going there anymore. I know I'm not working towards that thing anymore. And then with the Knight of Arrows upside down as well, like you're not putting any more mental energy or direction towards whatever this thing is that you've like let go of, right? This thing you're no longer dedicating yourself to. The Kingfisher honestly makes me think that you're like free of this, right? Like the King of Arrows, they know what they want. They're mentally clear. And this bird is like flying high above the water. So it's like you have made a decision of what needs to be removed and what needs to be focused on. And that has like set you free, right? I kind of think of it as like when you're in this state, you're kind of in like mental decision state. In this part, you've made your decision. You're finally like mentally clear, mentally free to move forward with the decision you've made on what needs to go and what you want to move towards going forward. All right, so next we have the Ancestor. The Ancestor talks about being like guided, like there is a something other, right? Whatever beliefs you have, whether it's God, spirit, universe, right? Any of those things. There's something guiding you, walking with you, helping you get to where you need to go, like divinely guided. It's kind of what the Answers talks about, and they're on that path with you, walking it with you. Let's see what the card. Oh, so much fell out there. So we can get one more for the Ancestor. Oh. Okay. There's one more in here. One more for the Ancestor. One more for the Ancestor. No? Okay. So this immediately makes me think like you're in this phase where there's no more decision to be made, right? You made your decision in the past about what to release, what to move towards. You've thought it over, done all like the mental background to this decision, right? And now you're taking the steps, and these steps are in a sense like guided. And whatever higher being or collective that you think of is there to support you through it. So a decision's been made and you decided you want to move towards your true star, right? There's no decision to be made. You've made it. And you're deciding to honor yourself, right? Follow what is correct for you, your true star, your true north. This card is called the pole star. And so you have an idea of where you want to be, where you want to go. And it isn't like you're putting that in motion as of yet, but you have decided on it. You've decided that that is what's happening. You're going to follow your truth. You're going to follow the star that you have. And the star is usually like a dream or a hope or like a vision you see, right? So let's say, for example, you're working a 9-to-5 job and you want to be a tarot reader, right? Then you decide, okay, it's going to be my North Star. I'm going to do this. And you start working towards it. But this is just the fact that you have decided. And there is support with you on this, whether you see it or not. There is support around you. So you haven't actually started, because this right here is instruction. It's like learning the ropes of something, right? So it could be that you need to, in the example I gave, learn how to read cards, or you want to find a mentor, right? Or a class, or whatever it may be, right? Get the business license put in place, right? It could be any of those things. It's just that you haven't started learning what this entails yet. The only place you're at currently is just, not the only place, but where you're at currently is having made the decision that this is what you want and that you want to follow this star and you want to start putting work into it. And you're going to be thankful for where you're at, what you have, but you're also ready to put effort into whatever this is for you, this star that you've already decided on. All right. And the last is the Ace of Stones. The Ace of Stones is like the beginning of something, right? Like you're starting to build on a foundation, which would make sense if this is here you were releasing things to be able to make a decision to follow your pole star, your star, this hope or dream or vision that you have for how your life could be, or this product you want to do, or whatever it may be, right? And then here it looks like you're building the foundation in the future. So let's see what we get for Ace of Stones, please. Excuse me. I don't know why I'm sneezing. I don't have allergies, but goodness. Sneezing. Okay, we have the sun, we have the stag upside down. Anything else for Ace of Stones, please? Ace of Stones. I'll do one more and then I'll stop. Ace of Stones. Okay. So for the Ace of Stones, we have the Sun of Life and the Stag. So this is like joy, and the Stag is like balance of that, right? Laying this foundation and building towards this North Star will give you joy, but just make sure that you balance this correctly. Just, I think it's in the sense like so you don't get burnt out or overworked, right? Or overwhelmed. Take your time in building this. It's worth taking the time to build the foundation correctly to ensure that what you're going towards, right? You don't have to redo it over and over. Let's say you're starting a business and you're like, oh, I'm not going to do the business license. I'm not going to get that license over there. I'm just going to like go do this thing over here and see what happens. No, like make sure the foundation is laid down. You have everything you need, all the pieces in place, right? And you're building on it slowly, but correctly to ensure it has longevity. This right here is it's speaking to something new, right? This card is insecurity, and this is the Knight of Bows. So here it looks like with this foundation, you're starting to work on it. You're starting to build it. You're starting to take action. This is the Knight of Bows. So it means like you're the knight moving forward, right? You're no longer in this mental state or this like idea state. You're starting to take action towards building this and moving forward with it. And of course, there's going to be insecurities around that, right? That is just natural, but you are moving forward through those insecurities. Anything new that you're doing where you have like, you know, no concept to it, right? Whether you're doing a business or a passion project, right? It's always nerve-wracking to start and put yourself out there and be a learner again, right? Be a beginner. It's scary, and you kind of feel like that. What is it called? When you're doing something and you don't feel like you have enough knowledge to do it. What is it called? Oh goodness, I'm blanking on it. Oh, it's gone. I'll come back to me later. But trust in yourself is what I'm saying. Like whether you feel like you have enough knowledge or not, trust that there's a reason that you have this star, and that whatever the outcome, right, follow it and kind of see where it leads, and trust yourself to not lead you astray. We're brought up in a society where we're said to do certain things, be certain ways, but like trust that if you have this strong pull to do something out of the box and it's scary, still try it, because you won't know unless you try. And if you don't try, you might regret not having tried it, right? So just trust yourself, trust that internal pull that's within you to lead you where you need to be, right? And if anything, you'll learn and you'll grow from it, right? So accept the insecurities. They're there for a reason. They're there for us to keep ourselves, I think, in check and balance what we know, what we should be doing, but at the same time, move forward with it. And eventually you'll be the person who knows all the answers, maybe help somebody else get to where you are. We all have to start at ground zero and work our way up from there. So trust yourself and move forward with building this foundation. All right, let me see if I can get an advice card for you. Okay, I want to come out. Okay, we got the Queen of Bows and the Three of Bows. These are both action cards. Queen of Bows is fire. She's moving. She's confident. She knows what she wants. And Three of Bows is, it's usually like, I'm trying to think, like building on something. But there's also balance in the middle. So I think this is speaking to like, while you're fired up and taking action and moving forward with this thing you want to build, also make sure to, like I said, build it in a way that's sustainable, and also take sure to balance yourself, right? And the things that are involved in whatever this North Star is of yours. So you don't just run full speed ahead and burn out, right? On the excitement of this, take the time to, what's the word I'm trying to find? Like take care of yourself as well, and balance yourself and the surroundings within this star that you're following, this foundation that you're building, right? Don't just bulldoze ahead because you're excited about it. Take care of what you're building, but also take care of yourself in the process, so you don't get lost in all the aspects of this star that you're working towards. All right, I hope you enjoyed that.